Hey everybody, everybody, cat. Okay, I need to behave myself. This chair is squeaky. So today I am talking about being single. So for those of you who don't know, I know it's gonna be a big surprise, but I've been single for like 29 years of my life. You don't really count, I guess, 1 through 18, or 1 through 17, but 18 to 29, that's like 11 years of being single as an adult, which is literally all of my adult life. I am pretty good at being single, especially just because, you know, I don't really have much experience doing anything else. That's not a sad story. I wouldn't say that I'm single by choice. I'm just accepting what is my situation, which is completely okay. I'm not like sad that I'm not dating anybody. I've had my share of experiences where I've dated people long term, no serious commitments. I wanted to discuss with you guys and offer any tips and advice I can for the newly single or the people who have been single as long as I have been. The first thing I wanted to touch base on was learning a lot about yourself. Being single allows you to know who you are. It allows you to develop your own taste, develop your own sense of style, or your own ideas, beliefs, whatever it may be. You form this identity. There's nothing wrong with being high school sweethearts. That's totally fine. If it works for you, great. I would say on the flip side of that, the benefit to not, you know, having that kind of experience where I was with somebody at a very young age, and is that I kind of developed my own sense of self rather than kind of like I guess leaning on somebody to like kind of develop my adulthood and my personality. And again, that's not like a shade to somebody who's been in that situation. I think it's just a different scenario. You know, there's definitely obviously pros and cons to every situation. So my personal belief is that when you're single, you're allowing yourself to just learn about yourself. And I say, when you're single, go out and do things and be adventurous and do things alone. One thing that I haven't learned to do by myself is go to movies by myself. I'm really scared to do it. I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just super scared. It's super stupid to be like, I say super again. It's stupid for me to be afraid of that, because at the end of the day, who gives a shit what anyone else thinks when they see me? If they think I'm some sad human being, I'm never gonna meet them. And I mean, I am a sad human. I'm just kidding. I'm not that sad. I'm not sad at all. Oh, sorry, something bit my ankle. The other thing that I wanted to go over is to not be such a cynical person when you're single. Nobody wants you to be a bitter Betty just because you've been alone all your life, or because now you're single, or because you just broke up with your boyfriend 2 weeks ago, or however long ago. Nobody wants to be around that kind of person. Yes, it's super annoying that your friends that are in relationships have to suck face in front of you the whole time, that it's so loud. It sounds like they're chewing gum with their mouth open. Yes, it's super annoying that your best friend's new boyfriend or girlfriend think they know your best friend better than you do just because they're having sex. Yes, it's annoying that like now they just want to do a couple things and you're so super left out and you just hate the world because you're all alone. Nobody wants you to be a cynical person, and honestly that kind of negativity from being bitter like that, it just kind of like creates this dark place that I used to kind of fall into when I'd be like, ugh, my friends are all in relationships and it's so fucking annoying, like, and it kind of affected my psyche and I would become this negative person. So honestly, the best thing that you can do is to not let that stuff bother you, and you know, at the end of the day, really it doesn't matter, who cares? Don't be a bitter Betty. So the last thing about being single is about not being single, which I guess that doesn't make any sense, but what I mean is eventually, for a lot of people, most people, you won't be single forever. And sometimes all those signs are there in front of you that there's two people and they're interested parties. Especially for you pretty people, this happens a lot, and you don't take the universe's signs and jump on the opportunity to meet somebody. Listen to the universe and pay attention to the signs, and be honest with yourself. If there's somebody that you know and you're interested in them, just say it. There's no shame in putting yourself out there. One thing that I learned in my 20s is that You really have nothing to lose. Put yourself out there. If somebody rejects you, then it's their loss. Move on. And you go on with your day. Side note, this is specifically for women. It's 2017. That's not right. It's 2018. Women need to ask men out also. I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying, like, if you're not gonna ask a guy out because you think that we have to abide by these archaic rules. Why am I using air quotes? This literally is not a reason for me to be using air quotes. If you're gonna be the kind of person that abides by these archaic rules where you think the man has to ask the woman out, just throw in the towel. I think, like, oh, it's so annoying and stupid. Anyway, just don't be afraid. Enjoy being alone. Have fun. Learn about yourself. Don't be a bitter Betty. Don't let couples get under your skin just because they're kissing and they're all annoying and in love. Ugh, gosh, that really is hard for me to deal with. And lastly, put yourself out there if that's what you want to do. I feel like I gave some good tips today. I mean, but really at the end of the day, what do I know? Just a quick update. Since my last video, I've lost another 3 pounds. I am down a total of 15 now. I'm thinking of incorporating exercise really soon. The reason I haven't really focused on exercise yet is just because honestly I'm just nervous about it. So I get really self-conscious, and which is something I'm working on when it comes to like me exercising, because my body and it jiggles and I just get all weird about it. My friend invited me to do some CrossFit with her, but I want to wait a few more weeks. I just need to gather up my courage and confidence and just do it, because CrossFit's really intense. I know people say that places are judgment-free zones, but you know, that's not a real thing. People judge no matter what. Even though we shouldn't, we still do. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next week. Why am I pointing? What is this that I'm doing? Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, share this video if you'd like, comment, like it, thumbs up it, tell me hello, send me a text if you know me. Bye. I've literally been single my whole life, and I think I'm okay with it.